From WKYC Studios, this is What's Next with Russ Mitchell and Lena Lai.
Somebody that I love dearly recently said that fear is the tool of a tyrant, and she's right. But I'm not afraid. And I hope you're not.
Breaking tonight, we're hearing from former FBI Director James Comey, hours after being charged by the Trump administration with making false statements to Congress and obstruction of justice. And good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight.
The indictment comes days after President Trump called for prosecuting Comey and other political opponents. NBC's Kelly O'Donnell has more.
A significant development for the Department of Justice, coming in a season and environment of much political discussion and calls for retribution from the White House. James Comey, the former FBI director and former senior official in the Justice Department, has been indicted on two federal felony counts that involve testimony he gave to Congress. So it is false statements and obstruction of that congressional inquiry. It was the product of a lot of internal debate at the Department of Justice in the Eastern District of Virginia, where prosecutors there had circulated a memo saying they did not believe there was enough evidence. The U.S. attorney there left the job, resigned. The president said he was fired, and the president put in place one of his own former personal attorneys who'd been working in the White House, Lindsay Halligan, a lawyer with no experience as a prosecutor. She, in an unusual move, was present when the indictment was returned, and it is her signature on the official document. The president has been publicly pressuring the Attorney General, Pam Bondi, and his team to go after what he considers political enemies. Comey at the top of that list, among others, saying that he believes they engaged in inappropriate, illegal conduct and that they should be held to account. We've also heard in social media posts from the FBI director, currently Kash Patel, from the Attorney General, saying no one will be above the law. Comey is, of course, presumed innocent. His counsel has not yet provided a statement reacting to these charges, and there is a long way to go. It can be difficult to prove cases of false statements because intent is such a difficult thing to prove. So many steps to go, but a remarkable turn for James Comey, once the FBI director, now a felony defendant.
And that was NBC's Kelly O'Donnell reporting. Now, later tonight, James Comey posted a response video in response to that indictment.
In the video, he declares his innocence.
My family and I have known for years that there are costs to standing up to Donald Trump, but we couldn't imagine ourselves living any other way. We will not live on our knees, and you shouldn't either. Somebody that I love dearly recently said that fear is the tool of a tyrant, and she's right. But I'm not afraid, and I hope you're not either. I hope instead you are engaged, you are paying attention, and you will vote like your beloved country depends upon it, which it does. My heart is broken for the Department of Justice, but I have great confidence in the federal judicial system, and I'm innocent. So let's have a trial and keep the faith.
Comey is scheduled to be arraigned on October 9th. If convicted, he could face up to 5 years in prison.
President Trump posted to Truth Social in response. It reads, quote, "Justice in America. One of the worst human beings this country has ever been exposed to is James Comey, the former corrupt head of the FBI. Today, he was indicted by a grand jury on 2 felony counts for various illegal and unlawful acts. He has been so bad for our country for so long and is now at the beginning of being held responsible for his crimes against our nation. Make America great again." End quote. That again.